Hey, thanks for joining me. Okay, so this video is all about how to be a detective, okay, or a great one like I am, okay? Now, I tend to do all my best work late at night, between the hours of midnight and onwards. I think that's got something to do with the fact that everyone else is sleeping, so I've got the conscious energy all to myself. Not all to myself, but 90% of people are asleep at this time. Okay, now before I start on hows and wheres, you need to be doing this sort of stuff to make your mind. It's all about your mind here. You can take all the tips you want, but unless you've got a great mind for it, because we've all got a great mind. I'm not bigging myself up saying I'm different to anyone else, because I'm not. I'll show you through the tips you need to take on board to be a great detective. Okay, blood over intent. Research blood over intent. I'm not going to go into that now, but you need to offer your own blood up as a sacrifice to the gods and intend your purpose. It's got to be for a non-selfish reason as well. So I'd suggest, well, I wouldn't suggest, I'd tell you to make a blood over intent, which you're intending to bring forth heaven on earth. Okay, just go and research it. I'm not doing that now. I'll go and check one of my videos out, show you all about blood over intent. I've got loads on my channel. Second thing you need to be doing is sun gazing. Okay, start sun gazing, and like I say again, I'm not going to go into the sun gazing now. I've got videos you can go and watch which will tell you how to sun gaze safely and make your, you'll get some superhuman detective capabilities. Okay, vegetarianism as well. Stop eating meat, because it's cannibalism. Okay, so you're eating flesh. Doesn't matter if it's not human flesh, it's still flesh. Okay, so vegetarian. Get in touch with your spirituality, yeah? Start talking to your higher consciousness, your fifth dimension consciousness, because we've all got one. Okay, and try and do a bit of meditating. Obviously, I haven't got time for the meditating at the moment, because I'm all over this sort of shit, yeah? Because I'm going to show you this is what I do, okay? When I'm trying to sort shit out and get some answers to my questions, okay? So I started looking into to do a video about the sun, but it turned into doing a video, like I say, about how to be a detective. Okay, it took me off on a tangent. Don't have one set course, keep your options open. Now, when I started looking into the whole sun thing, I basically learned a few examples that, like, the sun's got many names over the ages. The Greeks called it Sol, or was it Helios? I forget, I get them two mixed up. And the Romans called him Sol, sorry. Yeah, the Greeks called him Helios, I think, or it could be the other way around. Anyway, and the sun isn't a god, I think it's a goddess. From what I've read, it's more like a goddess than it's and or either. It doesn't really matter if it's god or a goddess, as long as you recognise that the sun is conscious, okay, and it's called Sol. We call it sun. Anyway, so I started researching this, and from that link all about the sun, it got me onto this. It came up in the search engine, Le Suis Sol, I think it's French, okay? And that came up on a search engine because I was looking at Sol, which was a link, because it's all about links, people, okay? Yeah, so it basically said that this company called Le Suis, I think, excuse my French, called Le Suis Sol, they basically own Adidas, Converse, excuse my handwriting, it's pretty shit, I know. And loads more companies besides, and I've never even heard of this company. And if you look them up on Google, their name is crossed out on like the Adidas. So go on the Adidas website, who owns Adidas? That name's on there, but it's got a line through it, which is got me thinking straight away. I wonder why that is. Okay, so basically what this Le Suis Sol are doing, yeah, like we're doing blood sacrifices, I think they've done the same. Because if you look up Sol's the sun god, yeah? He's the conscious being, okay? It's Sol. Yeah, and that's in their company name. Look at what these motherfuckers have got. They own a shitload of stuff, yeah? Adidas for a start off. I thought Adidas and Converse were a standalone company. But these motherfuckers right here own them, yeah? That I've never even heard of them. You probably haven't. Anyway. So, yeah, so look up them if you want. That'll blow your mind. Because their name's actually scratched out, a line through, like the Illuminati have. If you look up Illuminati stuff, a lot of their stuff's been scratched out now. Right, so anyway, so I wondered what Le Suis Sol stood for, and you look there, it says, the interpretation of it is the undersun, okay? Undersun, what's the undersun, people? If you know anything, similar channel to mine, you're into the same sort of stuff, you'll know that the undersun is pretty literally means the black hole sun. Okay? And where did that lead me to? Black hole sun. Well, I googled black hole sun. And where did it take me to? The only search that came up was our mate Chris Cornell. We all know Chris Cornell, yeah, from the Soundgarden. Got killed recently. Well, apparently, I was reading up on that as well. I'm going to do another video about Chris Cornell, because apparently he didn't die at all. Apparently he disappeared. Yeah? Well, where did he disappear to? Yeah, he solved the Matrix, didn't he, everyone? Because if you look up the Soundgarden songs, every one of their songs is Black Hole Sun related. Yeah? They didn't kill him. He just left the Matrix, didn't he? He went back to the fifth dimension, which is where our home is, okay? The Matrix isn't our home. The fifth dimension is our home. Okay, look that up. So, Chris Cornell. So, I got onto Chris Cornell with a Black Hole Sun, yeah? Link bombed there, link bombed. Okay, and when you Google what Chris Cornell stated about the Black Hole Sun, it says there, Black Hole Sun, it has no meanings. Okay? They are universal words and can mean whatever to whoever. So, like me, if you're into the Matrix stuff, you'll know we're creating our own realities here, people, yeah? So basically that means Chris Cornell has left the meaning of the black hole sun open to interpretation to whoever, okay? So I can basically make black hole sun into whatever I think it is now, in my mind, and that is reality, because it's in my mind. My mind is reality, okay? So, getting from that there, the open, you know, if you want to think about black hole sun stuff now, you can make it mean whatever you want, people, because you're all creating reality, your own reality. We've all got our own different universes, okay? There's 6 billion people on the planet, yeah, and that's 6 billion different universes, okay? We're playing on the same gridiron, yeah, we're all on the same Matrix board, yeah, but we're all playing from different Xboxes, aren't we? Because it's like Grand Theft Auto 20, isn't it, yeah? You can't play Grand Theft Auto 20 online off the same Xbox, can you? Excuse me. No, you all have to play off different Xboxes, different minds, different universes. So even though we're playing on the same gridiron, we're all playing from different arenas, okay? Different coliseums, if you will. Anyway, so, where did that take me to from there? Okay, so it means to whatever to anyone. I googled Black Hole Sun again, Black Sun. The name Black Sun originates. Yeah, it's not what it means, it's just the origination of where it comes from, origins of the Black Sun, yeah? There is no meaning for the Black Hole Sun if you Google it. So, like I say, if you want to make the Black Hole Sun mean a pink chicken, yeah, with a cow's head, then the Black Hole Sun is a pink chicken with a cow's head. Because there is no meaning for it. So, it's like I say, it's your universe. Everyone's got one, a mind. Your mind is your universe, okay? That's what I'm saying here. I know this is a bit deep for anyone who's not into my channel, who's just Googled how to be a detective, but this is all part of being a detective, people. You're not just Columbo turning up in a trench coat with a wonky eye, okay? You've got to do this shit for yourselves, like I'm doing. I'm showing you how to do this shit, yeah? All thanks to what? Well, following these steps. I wouldn't have been able to do all this a few months ago if it wasn't for all these 5 steps that I've taken on board. Yeah, you can't just be lazy and sit there and let all the facts come to you. You've got to do this stuff that's going to give you a thirst for the knowledge of the universe, okay? And then what's going to happen? You're going to get the knowledge of the universe. I'm sharing it with you right now. Anyway, so the origins of the Black Sun originates from German, Schwarz, Sunny, whatever that says, Son, yeah, Schwarz, I don't know why, I'm not good at German. Which is basically the swastika, isn't it, everyone? Which again, if you're into the Black Hole Sun stuff like me, you'll know that's a very significant symbol to us all, isn't it, regarding the Black Hole Sun stuff. So, where did that take me from there? Why is it black? Well, I googled that as well. Why is it black? Because sun in German, or son, spelled like that, means the colour black. Okay, so I googled why is it black, and it came up with because we see it at a certain wavelength, humans cannot observe it's in its real visible light range, okay? And why is that? Yeah, because the reptilian part of our brain, which has put us on this matrix, we can't see these reptilians, can we, in their true forms? And we can't see the planet we're living on, or the matrix we're living on in its true form, because we can only see things at a certain closed, tight wavelength. Whereas, you know, other creatures, like the lizards, like I keep telling everyone about the lizard race that are running everything. They're running the matrix we're all living in. They're running our universes as well. Well, they were doing until we started taking them back by doing what? Blood over intent. The most powerful substance in the known universe is your own blood, people. So research blood over intent and you can regain control of your own universe, which is what? Your brain. Okay? Because you're not controlling your own brain. You haven't got free will. If you haven't done a blood over intent, you haven't got free will. You might think you have, but you haven't got free will. Well, I got my free will back, okay? So now I'm researching Illuminati, lizards, and all that jazz, yeah? And why? Because before I did blood over intent, I wouldn't have had free will, would I? Because I wasn't controlling my own destiny. Yeah, the lizards were, okay? This is the whole point. That's why they're controlling everything. They're even controlling your minds. So think on that one, people. You need to do a blood over intent and all the other steps, and you're going to regain control of your own universe, right? It's common sense, people. Common sense. Right, so there's the black hole, right, where was he up to? Yeah, so we can only observe the black hole sun in a tight wavelength range, okay? So the black hole sun might not actually be black, it might be technicolored, yeah? But we can't see that, and why? Because the lizards have got us closed down on a tight wavelength band. Yeah, on this, we're not on a broadband, are we? Yeah, we're on a tight, like an old radio wavelength band. Yeah, and they're using super broadband. Yeah, you get me? Right. So anyway, so that's why it's black. It's only black to us. It doesn't mean it's black in reality. It could be many different colours, but we can only see in black. Yeah, like some animals can see in black and white. Yeah, we're the same in a sense. We got a certain colour range as well. Okay, so where did that take me from there? Yeah, so what does the black hole sun literally mean? The only thing I could find was it means the Undertaker. Yeah, the Undertaker. It takes you under, yeah, the black hole sun takes you underground. Yeah, into the other world, the Undertaker. It can also mean, obviously, the guy who puts you in a coffin, the Undertaker, or the guy from WWE. So what did I do from there? The Undertaker, straight away, made me think of the WWE guy. So I Googled him, and it came up with Mark William Calloway. Yeah, and his arch enemies are Kane and Hulk Hogan. Now, obviously, the Hulk Hogan one, you'll know all about the Hulk, won't you? Because he's the Aurora Borealis, the green astral light that's shooting out the black hole sun. Yeah, which again is a connection, isn't it? Wrestling connection. Check out the wrestling stuff. There's loads of connections to the black hole sun and Mount Meru and all that jazz in the WWE wrestling. Anyway, one of his arch enemies was Kane. Yeah, and then I thought, oh, Kane, yeah, out of the Bible. Yeah, the first two brothers to exist on the planet were Cain and Abel. And what happened there? Cain killed his brother in a jealous rage. Yeah, and his brother was obviously Abel. That was the first murder that was ever. Now, both of these two brothers, when their harvest came in, if you know anything about this story, then you'll know this, but if you don't, I'll teach you. Yeah? God favoured Abel, and God disliked Cain. But the Bible's always seemed to be confusing on why God favoured Abel and why he disliked Cain. Well, I know why. It was because Cain, if you do a bit of research, again, it's all about research. You want to be a good detective, yeah? It's research, people, yeah? He favoured Abel because Abel had lots of positive, nice thoughts. He was a positive person. He was a good person, and that's what God favours. Whichever God it is you name, you know, whether it's Hindu God, it's all the same person. It's the sun in the sky. That's your God. Whether it's Helios or Sol, whatever you call it, sun, same God, different name. Okay, and he disliked Cain because Cain had negative thoughts, jealous thoughts, and hateful thoughts. Okay, but the Bible seems to struggle with coming up with the answer to this, and I don't know why. It's pretty basic stuff here, but that's what not what I think, it's what I know. Okay, that's why God favoured Abel. Anyway, come the harvest time, you have to excuse all this. This is just, you know. Come the harvest time, anyway, they both did sacrifices to God. Yeah, and yeah, Cain, he sacrificed grain. Okay, and Abel sacrificed blood. And for some reason, he liked Abel's. This is before he killed his own brother, by the way. He liked Abel's offering of lamb's blood, yeah, because he threw a lamb on a fire, I think, and Cain put seed. He just put seed on a fire, okay. But he loved Abel's offering. Now I don't know whether that was because he already liked Abel because he was having positive thoughts, and like I say, Cain was having negative thoughts. But anyway, he put favour on Abel, and he put disfavour on Cain for it. And obviously Cain got really jealous because he liked his brother's sacrifice and not his own. And basically the crux of it is that Cain killed his own brother. I think he smashed him over the head with a rock. Okay, and then Cain had to walk the earth forever. Yeah, so God obviously thinks highly of, you know, someone who's got positive thoughts and will sacrifice blood. Okay, I'm not telling you what to go out there and sacrifice a lamb. I'm just giving you the instance of, you know, what the gods favour and what they disfavour. Okay, which is the whole point of us trying to smash the Matrix, because you're into the Matrix stuff like I am. Then if you're a decent detective, then you should already be all over the Matrix stuff, okay? Because that's what I'm trying to do, is give you all who've got the first of knowledge of the universe. I'm giving you the steps to not only do it, but also the whys and wheres of why you should be doing it. Okay, so yeah, so back to the Matrix stuff, positive thoughts, out into the ether, do good. Anyway, cut a long story short, Cain ended up killing his brother Abel in a fit of rage, yeah? Smashed him over the head with a rock, I think it was, and obviously Abel died. But Abel, his blood dripped into the earth, so obviously again, Cain's done a blood sacrifice there, but unlike the lamb sacrifice where God showed favour on Abel, when Cain murdered his own brother, yeah, God asked Cain, "Where's your brother Abel gone?" And Cain said, "I don't know, I'm not his keeper." And God's response was, "Well, actually, yes, you are his keeper." Which, again, takes us into the whole range of the 144,000, doesn't it? Because God's saying there, you must look after your brother or your sister, yeah? You're all his flock. And obviously Cain thought it wasn't his job to look after his brother, but God disagreed with that. It was his job, okay? So again, that ties into the whole, you know, looking after each other, positive thoughts over negative thoughts, okay? Are you a Cain or are you an Abel? It's pretty basic stuff here. Truth versus lies, okay, or negativity. Same thing, different name. Okay, so where did that lead me from there? Well, from the archives, yeah, going on about the negative and the positive thoughts and the whole God thing with the blood over intent and the sacrificing. You know, basically, it's all about the Matrix again. The whole of the Bible stuff is all basically Matrix related. So, where did that take me from there? When I actually did that, this was a sub part, this bit here, okay? I actually came to this bit, which was the black hole sun means the Undertaker. Now, where did the black hole sun take me if I Googled again? And in the archives on Google, it takes you to this page. What are the chances of this, people? Okay, because I followed all the steps, yeah, with free will. How to exit the Matrix. I didn't even Google the Matrix, okay? The black hole sun meaning the Undertaker. Yeah, I Googled that and it brought me to another link bomb. It's all about link bombs. Look at these link bombs I've made. I started going on about a video about the sun, and now look what I've got. I've got enough information here for another 2 or 3 videos. Yeah? Okay, so the Google search engine gave me, I might have to do another part on this because the video is going to run out maybe. Sorry about that, people. To Google how to exit the Matrix. Now, it came up with unbelievable stuff. I might even post a video on the TV screen. Yeah, so the Google search engine come up with how to exit the Matrix. So the Matrix is basically, most of you already know this, but I'll just go through it again for people who aren't that clued up on it. Matrix is tied to the moon, which is tied to Saturn moon matrix, or in astrotheology, Satan. Okay, its purpose is to keep humans tuned into the illusion in order to allow for energy vampirism. Okay, vampirism, everyone. Energy vampirism. Okay, and what's vampirism sound like? Prism. It's a prism, isn't it? Vampirism, prism, same thing, equals matrix. Okay, and the matrix is a hologram, isn't it? Which equals video. Okay, so it's a video, a TV screen. Okay, so there's another link for me there. But that's basically just there. That's giving you all the steps. Doesn't matter subject content you're doing, okay? But when you start out a video, or you try to solve a mystery, these are the steps you need to go through. And it's all there for you on YouTube. The knowledge of the universe isn't coming actually from the sun, although some of it is. Yeah, the building blocks are. But your actual knowledge, you know, the sun's not going to tell you all this itself. It's just going to give you a thirst for the knowledge. And then you've got your tools, like Neo in the Matrix movies, when he plugs himself into the Matrix, download Kung Fu, and he knows Kung Fu, doesn't he? Or how to fly a helicopter. Okay, obviously you don't know it in seconds, but all the tools are there for you to use on YouTube and Google and whatnot to actually plug into the Matrix and download whatever program you need. Okay, so there's all the steps for you on how to be a detective. Okay, and obviously from starting off on this one video, I've given myself, well, I've got another 2 or 3 videos off the back of that I can do now. Yeah, so you see how just off that one video idea I had, I found out all this information, and I've already got ideas for other videos, like the Cain and Abel story. That's what I could do a whole video on that. Okay, Black Hole Sun again, and there's a lot on the Chris Cornell I can smash, because there's a lot of conspiracy theories about Chris Cornell's death. I believe he was dead, but obviously I'm reading up tonight, like I have done, because I'm a detective. Yeah, I don't get paid for this shit. I wish I did, but I don't. But I'm a detective now, so, and like I say, just follow the steps, okay? Because your mind's what's going to do it all, people. Follow the steps, as I've told you all in other videos. And if you haven't watched my other videos, then you should subscribe to my channel, and you too can become a right clever person. Okay? Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care. Remember, unite peacefully. Yeah? It's all about doing everything peacefully, because you want to be Abel, you don't want to be Cain. So we're all going to unite, yeah, as brothers and sisters, because like God told Cain, because Cain told God, I don't know where Abel is, I'm not his keeper. Well, God told Cain, well, actually, you are his keeper, we're everyone's keeper. We've got to all have each other's backs. That's positivity, not negativity. Because Helios hates negativity, but he loves positivity, and he loves when groups of people look after each other, which is what the 144,000 blood over intent family are doing right now. So Helios or Saul, yeah, he casts favour on us. Yeah, and if you're having negative thoughts about loved ones, or just your fellow man, having jealous thoughts or anything like that, then you need to stop that shit, because you're basically stopping us from smashing the Matrix, because we need positivity and love going out there, not negativity and hate. Yeah, you might as well just be a cold-blooded lizard if you're just going to be like that. Okay, so you get the gist of it now. It's pretty basic stuff here, people. Yeah, we're dealing with how we can smash the Matrix and whatnot. Okay. Alright, thanks for watching my video anyway, and take care. And if you haven't subscribed, then maybe you need to subscribe right now for the truth. Okay, take care, everyone. Peace out. Bye.